As we told you last night, Toledo could be the next home for minor league soccer. The United Soccer League is starting a lower level league similar to the ECHL in hockey, which will begin play in 2019. Tucson, Arizona, Greenville, South Carolina, and Statesville, Georgia are already in. USL reps were in Toledo for another visit today. And that is where we bring in Chris Black, one of the sidekicks, former head coach at St. Ursula, and now just wearing red. Okay, so let's get to it. You were not a part of the group that is looking to bring the franchise in, but you were in the meeting. What can you tell us?
First, I'm shocked. I mean, I roll big. Lots of money floating around my house. I'm just buying teams left and right. A group of very, very passionate individuals for soccer. They're working hard to try to find ways to support ways to bring a professional soccer team to Toledo, Ohio. And so we had some different city, we'll call them city leaders as far as different of industry and soccer people in that meeting to try to see what we can do to get us to that next stage and really set the tone for, trying to take part in USL's Division III coming up in 2019 when they launch, or quite possibly a little bit later.
Okay, so just to clarify too, because when we think minor league sports here in Toledo, we think walleye, we think mud hens. It is not that group; it's a separate group. And what does it involve to bring a minor league franchise here to Toledo?
Well, hopefully a lot of fans very interested in soccer because it's going to be a lot more interesting with people in the stands, and it's going to work out a lot better. But, at the end of the day, it takes a good amount of planning, a facility. At some point, you've got to have a facility that you can call your own, an identity that your team has. So we're going to have to get the facility down at some point in this area, which, hopefully, as you can imagine, you want that to be downtown, Toledo, towards the action.
Well, that would involve a lot of work there, too, because last I looked, there's not a whole lot of green space in downtown Toledo.
It's going to be a very small field.
Right. And just for a technicality, there's been multiple meetings or multiple appearances here in the Glass City. How close to a reality is this to actually happen?
If I win the lottery, we're going to have this team. It's going to be fantastic, the biggest team ever. It's going to be great. No, at the end of the day, I think it's too early to say, will it happen with this league? Will the people, are people ready to step forward? Because there is a lot of work that needs to go into it. Because the worst thing you could do in this situation is rush too quickly, whether it's the league pushing somebody too fast or individuals pushing the league too fast. And these people know what they're doing on both sides of the table.
Just to reiterate, this would be paid players to play soccer.
Yes. Okay. This would be paid players to play soccer, which ideally then that leaves open to other situations. Maybe there's a PDL team here, a UPSL team, semi-pro, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of college talent here.
Sure.
So you want to partner that. And a lot of the clubs I've talked to are actually they're looking this route in addition to a PDL team.
Speaking of teams, non-paid college students coming to play soccer, you know a little bit about what's going on with Villa FC.
I'll tell you what, you're talking about a sprint. So we're right into it. But the first real game is May 11th for UPSL. But Toledo bragging rights, Community Shield against Club Toledo, May 4th. Total Sports in Rossford, open to the public. It's free. Just come in, mill about. If you like it, stick around.
So May 4th, and it's indoors, which is...
It is indoors. Yeah, if it snows, we don't care.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, Chris Black, thank you so much for joining us. Cannot wait to hear about more of this as it plays out.